Hello everyone to a new episode of Algebra. Today we're going to be solving more word problems, this time word problems that involve equations with multiplication and division. And I'm here with my daughter Natalie. Hello Natalie.
Hi.
Hoi. And
Hi.
we have a very special guest today. Our friend Charlie is here. Hi Charlie.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Very good. Okay, so let's get started. What we're going to do today is solve word problems, but let me start by reviewing how to solve an equation that involves multiplication. I'm going to do it in two ways. There's many ways to solve an equation, but I'm just going to show two different types of solutions. So let's start again by writing the equation. So suppose I have 3x minus 6 equals 18. And remember that what we're trying to do is I want to keep an x in one side of the equation and just numbers on the other side of the equation. So one logical step is to try to get rid of this 6 so that it ends up in the other side. Charlie, what would you do to do that?
Um, to do what?
If I want to get rid of this minus 6 on this side, what can we do to solve the equation to get rid of the minus 6 for now?
We can add on the other side.
We can add, and we can add 6. We know that we can add 6 to both sides of the equation to get to a new equation that is so true. This minus 6 plus 6 would give us 0, so I get 3x on this side, and then, like you said, we are adding 6 on the other side of the equation. Charlie, how much is 18 plus 6?
18 plus 6 equals 24.
24. So I get 3x equals 24. And then how can I solve an equation of this type?
I divide by 8.
By 8. Maybe by 3. So I get rid of this 3 here.
Yeah, by 3 by 3.
By 3, yeah. So I can divide by 3. I can divide by 3 here. And then what I get, well, how much is 3x divided by 3?
3x divided by 3 equals x.
X, exactly, because 3x is x plus x plus x. And if I divide it in 3 equal parts, then what I get is, well, here are 3 equal parts. So that is 1 equal part in 3. So that's x. And how much is 24 divided by 3?
24 divided by 3 equals 8.
8. So that should be the solution to our equation. So let's see that this solution works. So it would have been 3 times 8, which is 24, minus 6 is 18. So that works. Very good. Thank you, Charlie. So let's see if Natalie maybe can help me this time with this type of equation. I'm going to solve it now in a different way. So Natalie, what I'm going to do now is, instead of starting by trying to get rid of the minus 6 like in the other solution, I'm going to start by dividing everything by 3 directly, okay, and see what happens then. So if I divide everything by 3, I start by dividing each term by 3. So how much is 3x divided by 3, Natalie?
X.
That would be x. How much is 6 divided by 3?
2.
2. And how much is 18 divided by 3?
6.
6. Very good. And then now I can try to get the x just on one side. So if I move the minus 2 to the other side, what can I do to get rid of this minus 2 here?
You can move it to the other side and make it plus 2.
Plus 2. So what I'm actually doing is adding 2 to both sides of the equation to get 2x equals 6 plus 2. And how much is 6 plus 2?
8.
8. And I get the same solution I got before, because math is awesome that way. Check. It works. Okay, very good. Very good. Thank you, Natalie and Charlie. So let's get to one of our word problems that we're going to solve today. We're going to solve two problems. If you're watching at home, this is a perfect time to pause the video and solve the problem on your own. Okay. All right. So Charlie, take it away. Can you read the problem for us?
Yes, Tanner has a few apples. Dominic has double the amount Tanner has. I have 3 apples.
Yep.
In total, they have 18 apples. How many apples does Tanner have?
Very good. And I drew 3 apples there, although they might look a little bit like cherries, maybe. Um, but anyway. Okay. So do you have an equation, or how did you solve this problem?
So I started by writing the equation, which is x plus 2x plus 3 equals 18.
Yep. Okay. I like this. Can you tell me about your equation? Let's see. What's x about?
X is how many apples Tanner has.
Yes, because you see the problem says a few apples. That's a key word in a word problem in math for mystery number. Okay, so you're calling that x. Perfect. And then what is 2x?
2x is how many apples Dominic has.
And why is it 2x? Why is it 2 times x?
Because like it says in the thingy, what's it?
In the statement of
Yeah,
the
in the
problem?
statement, Dominic has double the amount that Tanner has.
It has double the amount Tanner has. So if Tanner had x, this is 2x. Perfect. I like it. So that explains the x here and the 2x here. How about plus 3? What's this plus 3 about?
The 3 is how many apples I have.
You have 3 apples. Very good. And then we have equals 18. Why 18?
Because it says at the end of the statement that in total they have 18 apples.
In total, they have 18. So this in total is the key word for that's going to be equal something else, and they have 18 apples, and that's 18 right here. Very good. All right. So now we're trying to solve for x. How did you solve this equation?
So I started by subtracting 3 from each side.
Okay, minus 3 here to get rid of this plus 3, and that would give me x plus 2x plus 3 minus 3, which is 0, so this becomes 18 minus 3, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And how much is 18 minus 3?
18 minus 3 equals 15.
15. And how about x plus 2x? Did you simplify that?
So x plus 2x, I just smushed them all together to make 3x.
I like the sound of that. Smush them together to make 3x equals 15. And then how did you solve this equation?
I divided each side by 3.
Divide by 3 here and divide by 3 here. We can divide both sides of the equation by the same number to get to another true equation. That's what we call rule number 2. How much is 3x divided by 3?
3x divided by 3 equals x.
X. And 15 divided by 3?
15 divided by 3 equals 5.
5. So that should be the solution. Okay, maybe Natalie can help me figure out if this is a correct solution to the equation. Natalie, can we check?
Okay. So, if x equals 5, that would be 5 plus 10, so that's 15.
5, which is what Tanner has. 10, which is what Dominic has.
So that's 15.
Yeah.
Plus 3 equals 18.
And that's 18, which is what the problem says they have. So 5 works. Very good. Thank you. And thank you, Charlie. This looks very good. Okay, let's try a different problem. So here's a second problem. If you are at home watching, pause the problem and try it yourself. Okay? Math is not a spectator sport, it's a player sport. Try it out. Because practice makes
better. And then you practice again, it's even better.
And
then
you
practice
make better
more,
and better and better and better. Very good. Okay, Charlie, can you read this problem? Charlie, can you read the problem?
Oh yeah. I just couldn't hear you for a second.
Okay.
Luke and me got the same amount of balloons. Then one of Luke's popped. Their mom bought 5 more to share. And now they have 16 balloons in total. How many balloons did they get in the first place?
Okay, very good. So do you have an equation for this problem?
Yes, I do. So I started with x plus x minus 1 plus 5 equals 16.
That's a beautiful equation, and I'm sure you have a great reasoning behind it. Can you tell me what's x?
X equals Luke.
X is the number of balloons Luke has, okay. And how about, why another x here?
Because it says Luke and Charlie have the same number of balloons.
Aha, the same number. So it's the same number. We don't know the number, but whatever you guys have is the same number. By the way, Luke is your brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Luke and Charlie have the same number, so that's why we wrote x and x. Then you wrote minus 1. What happened? I think there is a dramatic story behind this minus 1.
Yes.
What happened?
The balloon popped.
No way! Here it is. 1. Balloon popped, so you subtracted 1. Perfect. But then there is a happy ending to the story. What's this 5?
After that, the 5 is how much my mom is, how much balloons my mom got. After that.
That's right. So your mom got 5 more because she's a great mom. And then, what's this equals 16?
It's how many balloons we have in total.
In total, you have 16 balloons at the end of all the drama. So you have x plus x minus 1 plus 5 equals 16. Perfect. Okay, can you tell me then how to solve this equation?
After that, I simplified the equation.
Simplify.
To
Yep, go on.
Alright, yeah, I simplified the equation to 2x plus 4 equals 16.
And that happened because x plus x is 2x, and 5 minus 1 is 4, and equals 16. Great. What else?
After that, I subtracted 4 from each side.
And that leaves... What equation did you get now?
I have 2x. So, I have 2x plus, no, equals 12. 2x
Equals 12 because it's 16 minus 4, and 16 minus 4 is 12. Very good. So I have 2x equals 12, and then what?
And then...
How do you solve for x here?
After that, I solved by doing 12 divided by 2 equals 6.
Very good, because we can divide both sides of the equation by 2, and that will give me x is 12 divided by 2, which is 6. And that should be the solution to our equation. Natalie, the official checker of solutions, can you tell me if this is correct? Let's try it out.
Okay.
So if we have 6, x equals 6, does it work out?
6 plus 6.
Charlie has 6. Luke has 6. Okay.
Minus 1.
Minus 1, so they would have 12. 1 pops, they have 11. And then?
Plus 5.
Their mom gives me 5. So 12 minus 1, 11, plus 5, that's 16.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes! And Charlie wins. Very good, Charlie. Thank you so much. That was a great solution to the problem. Okay, and that's all we have for today. Thank you so much, Charlie.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for coming in and talking to us about word problems. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Natalie.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.